Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we will be going over some of the best highlights between T1 and KT from the 2023 LCK Summer Playoffs. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Is obviously aware. Keen does have flash in Q3.
Yeah, does find the Q3 there as well, as now Zeus looks for the knockup, does get it, but it's a decent stun. The chain does come down, and another Q is going to connect. Does he find the Q3? That's the question. The answer is no.
He doesn't even flash!
I thought for sure he flashes for that.
He got the Umbral dash,
he was going to flash.
Another Umbral dash. Second one, I think.
Team here in the laning phase, despite the tough matchup, and now they're going to contest this dragon.
Yeah, Gumayusi a little bit pushed away from the rest of his team. That is going to be the Drake secured. There's a flash forward from Lehens. Faker possibly in trouble as well, as he's going to flash. Rocket jump going to be utilized here as the Conqueror is going to proc. Cuz can you find the stun? The petrifying gaze is just fantastic, but the follow-up isn't quite there. Aiming, going to dash on forward. It could be dangerous though, because the blender is set up for Gumayusi. PDD dives on top of him, but he's got red, white, and you should not fight KT. Eventually he does go down, and now it's Aiming's turn to be the Gatling gun. Carrier is a monster, but I don't know whether he can win this fight, and that's a triple. We certifying it.
I think we'll certify that one. I think we're putting the stamp on it right now. Both KT and T1 fans are holding their breaths as Lehens gets the flash here out initially, traded, and then Faker perfectly uses his ultimate. Uses time. Look at this mana for this. Barely has enough to get the stun set up here to kite back, and then Gumayusi on red-white with Aiming here in this pit kites it back extremely nicely. But unfortunately, Zeri plus Tristana, there's just too many threats here. There's too much damage. Still early for this Cassiopeia, and the bounces are real.
And really big here, yeah, is Aiming actually going unchecked, right? He's the one that just
demonstrating the value of a champion with base damages that are pretty good in that fight, as we have a bit of a battle here. Faker taking a lot of damage. Rocket jump comes over. Owner finds an isolated BDD, but the Cassiopeia goes down once again. BDD doesn't get stunned, and so Owner is not able to finish him off. And Cousin BDD working out this early game quite nicely. Carrier not quite here in time.
Yeah, I feel like Faker played that button, and that's going to be the end of that, but Wave's getting deleted in mid at the same time.
Yeah, some speed-ups coming through here. Another teleport to come down as Tristana's turning up. This Buster Shot could be deadly as Carrier wants to get underneath the turret, but he's not going to be able to. BDD just explodes him, and Aiming is going to solo kill Gumayusi, who is on relatively low health. Wanted to deny some assists, I guess. And KT, this is what we were kind of expecting from the beginning of the series.
Arms of a Cassiopeia or an Aatrox that somehow gets a big play as Faker.
He's going to get jumped on here by BDD. The explosive charge is starting to stack up, and now Faker doesn't really have a tower to go back to. You can see KT spacing, trying not to give him that petrifying gaze angle. He may find it there as BDD just sidesteps. That was gorgeous. I thought he was actually facing him, but no. Split second, and now Carrier's going to turn up to die. Aiming was here alongside Lehens.
And there's no cross
two swift ones.
There's no...
Faker going to be moving in here once again. BDD presses his W on top of the snake. As Kane just trying to play bouncer. Yeah, Gumayusi might have an angle, but he's just going to get flashed on. Flashes away after the cleanse there as well. Decent interrupt from Kane. Zeus just explodes. The lethality Aatrox not working in this game quite as well as the last. And Faker by himself going to get skated on by Aiming. And it's a double for the Zeri. 7-0-3 now as BDD grabs his fourth.
It's up this Baron. I think it's a pretty easy call here for KT to be wary of this. And if no one here on T1 is even nearby, they just get it.
They have a blue trinket?
Well, I don't... Yes, they are going to be able to use one, as now Owner, can he just dive in and steal it? The answer is yes, he can dive in. Can he actually steal it? As no, he's not going to be able to. They take down the bug, they take down the Baron, and KT... Oh man, this push could be frightening.
Yeah, that's probably the moment he jumps in. No one damage. There's no Ezreals or anything that can actually get, as I'm pretty sure Owner is about to be collapsed on and in deep trouble again.
Or he... Okay, who wins this fight? As he is going to go invisible, Aiming, looking for some burst fires, does manage to find him, jumps on top of the bug, and the burst fire not going to be outplayed this time. Aiming grabs the kill onto the Kazakhs.
As it turns out, he doesn't have to click on you to hurt you.
Turn up, decent little knock up there as the Infernal Chains will be broken. Keen just keeping Gumushi busy where he can. T1 not going to take this lying down, right? They are going to make KT work for it. But with 3 inhibitors down, it is so difficult to hold them off.
In 15, and it's just so tough.
All right. Possible angle, but no, Cuz is so tanky. There's a Flash Magnet Storm as the dive in from Lehens is fantastic. Charms them all up. The 2-man Q from Keen as well as they lock down the Aphelios. He's the key target. BDD creating chaos as well. And both of the damage dealers will be taken out outside of Faker, who is going to have to ult and flash away from this one. And now Nexus turrets will be torn apart. And maybe we've got a series on our hands as KT will come alive and take game number 3 to deny the 3-0 sweep from T1.
Some good draft adaptation is all they need. And KT come back in a rest on your laurels yet. I think that a victory on the red side would absolutely be like, okay, game number 5, that's going to be a banger. But I think this should probably give you a little bit of pause, maybe not necessary.
And these were some of the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and KT during the LCK playoffs. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.